Ashafo Ejira Kwaba Shonko and Fambra Shoulder Media So Kumasi Online TV, Thick TV, and our face of Friends of Ken TV. And Wednesday, Trading Ponyanko Pong, Eddie and Deno Adomien, and Mabets Nasi, the Ekoswo, my Ghana near dear, and I'm leaning Yinado, Eba Besom, Momesha, when you subscribe, ya. Subscribe to the channel, Mammy share video on your body, so share for more before. Now, Media said a daddy day, Yinano, Yaman Kwana, Midi Minimua, and I edit. Metu jano ewa ha na wonso wato wodie no e dia fa comment section na say e dia ma men same so de busua ma bone bede ankasa midi ni nyina no eso mo se shoulder jumedie ene Wednesday communicators e be ba bet na say exactly 3 p.m. neja ya twetwe enkomo e de afa a lot of issues ekoso ewo oman musa so na 240 hana ATP e be ba bet na say na nsema ba won krata ni mu no wato ne bo apense ni nyina mu ede amaye njumeko bi adaroma era me shoulder jumedie no esomo eye Lineage Clinic GH4 wo mo say yare biara da osu bia bepie mo ma hweye na ebibiduo papa wo mo wo no wo mo fama na yade ni nyina no entu emfiri wo widie mu wo mo ye adwuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays anopa 8 a.m. edukosi enwumbre 6 p.m. wo pe o meshi akwan akuma se wo mo wo tech mazima saso na nkramante mu no ade a wo mo ewo sprinters so betimi afre wo mo 0559658403 saso na betimi so afre wo mo 0558143438 na one wo mo atwetwe enkomo Danis Garage so asomase ajesenda no me shoulder jbedie no eso munti ka biara wo pe bia no me ba cho me kanfo wo mo ede ama wo bi memu ni ade kra na wo betimi ene wo mo atwetwe enkomo obeso otutu na se bepie wo mo showroom a wo mo ewo Kumase Askwa wo mo ni TI Amas ena edi ehwani mfre wo mo 0550623377 na one wo mo entwetwe enkomo me ametire dwumedie mu ede asom mo medi ene nana ya se wa yenkwe na eja ene sama mabɔ ne bede no memfa ne nyina no enso mo se showdown dwumedie ebusia ye nyina ye nim se enche ane aka barely 40 something days na eja 50 something days na NPP amanyokuo no wo mo abatoɔ no etumi ahyehye so wa dane de nyina no wo showdown dwumedie de onim se metena ha ye wura Kennedy akompra ko yin Japan be ma ba dane de nyina no aya na me di ne ho adanse me bɔ ne ho daro ehre delegate se wo mo fa kokromoti no ento ne so aba wo mo ma na kwanya no me flag bearer enfama MPP amanyokuo na 2028 nso de timemufo yede yekokromoti no ato ne so aba se boom na woba beye mampani ewo krom ha na enti adane de nyina ya na medi Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan wa dance de kire mu nyina no se papa yobia from 2000 ebesi ne de ye buhua me ne mo kase dane de nyina no bibi biara obaye asem biara obeka bia no eye nsema efa wo man Ghana ho eye ade a kyese eye niema wo hwe se kuro anyankopɔ wendi ya bro kuro anyankopɔ ama ye gold ama ye bauxite ama ye diamond ama ye timber koko ni ade nyina no twedi aponyankopɔn e de esiesie ye mayi mu ajeso man no mu ye tisika so eni kwan sanka ye ho e kire ye ni kwan kra se komde ye na so ade chi ni ade se bi ebusua na ekom koa e na eku ye wo youth ni bebre ebusua edwuma ye fre na edwuma mpo no wo mu ni bia wo mo ye wo no so nyame ayadom wo ma wo fo kakra wo mu nsem wo metumi aboka and woman ma akoshuku we ne yakoshuku na wie mpo no se be ya wo mu benya adwuma mpo aye no adane buachi bidin but when it comes to Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan dia dane de nyina no ya na wokasa edfa enwuma na ne de ne nya wo na wakoshuku nkoa an wo hwe de wakoshuku ene de won ko shuku nkoa no wo banko ade a wo betumi aboa ye nim se ye man na ye wo mu ne nso na ya de a kyese corruption adokru yensa ade bi no but when it comes to Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan na minumi enu di wa dance se papa wo bi enu won mo betumi agina baby aka se Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan eye corrupt and you lie bad wutumi bi e wa no nkasa ntine ma ya wo be nyina no eye ade a wo so ono wo be ye mampani wo krom ha na wo ma appointment se CEO o ma appointment se minister o ma appointment se deputy CEO and as a deputy minister na wo ye mistake na wo di Ghana sika wan Ghana mpo ya ade a just wo be ji adwuma de efiri wo nsem na saa sika na wo fa ye nso no wo be bone ho mode no wagye saasika no e de free wunsem ebusua ye no nko a MPP party delegates adane de nyina no emre ba be so se yekoto aba na ndie wo na wo gina se yenkoto wo so aba no na ndie ye disika ba be hye wo mo nsane ade da mo to aba ne mamio ba mo beto aba ne de be ma wo mo be wie no na wo ma da no wo mo chi e de ama when it comes to Kennedy Akompreko wa hine Japan was delegates mo beto aba ni bibia no obe make sure say wo ma mo ho nkyere mu de biara da be make sure say obe bia ndwuma obe boa na bosume bia no wo bia ensa etumi akona no in fact Akompreko hine Japan de wadamu shonko Kennedy Akompreko hine Japan wa bo adwuma wo mayimu a lot of achievements nyama hodo na Kennedy Akompreko wa ye ede amagana even at the time a 1 year minister even at the time a year government appointees ni ade onka ho bi enyama papa we aye eno ntina da che ni ade bia no beja menya kwanya ne betena fidie manum si a na medi ne ho adanse extra delegate say ye ni da so nyina ne Akompreko hine Japan wono ni yenim ono ni yechi yetu ye ni hwe ye benkum ni ye ni fa obi enu ho no meka wono nko aho wono ni obi a ye ne de ye hu ne se de wo ye bold se de wo ye fearless no se wo ba no obedi o man ga nanim a eyade a enema ebetumi asesa medi ne ho adanse from January abesi enne ebra no onye decide kra say MPP before kra bia tuma wo be peso wo be ba be sa contest se flag bearer de ama MPP amanyoko ni nyina mu na metie kunwa kasie mu e na dane de nyina na mebo ne ho de rodi ne ho adanse de akyera manfo ye besre delegate ye baba ba se mre ne so so mo koto aba e ma wo mo mfa wo mo kokromoti no entim so emfa mo bia abandada echemu no na wo kan ho bia na kata hye ne proye adokro wo mo abandada echemu nkrofo wo mo support obi a se de bia no wo mu koyoko ni ye chibitum na ebi kosi ya di office ni ade da bi obi eni hono ma wodi Akompreko hine Japan echi a ye ba ye yetumi akasa nipai o wi 10 pesos ana so wi 20 pesos we na kire se ye hia sa papa be ba be take over we na kire se ye hia papa we so be ba be di o man Ghana so no be di o man Ghana so a se de empenifo ni bi wo mo fom Ghana sika se de empenifo ni bi edi Ghana sika no eyade aniema besesa onu no ndi bi mpo no obi anya bi ababedi yes red delegate ye papa 31st of January 2026 ema wo mu ndi Ghana fo nyina hwiamo wo mo fa kokromotu no ento aba emfa ma papai emfa ma Ghana nyina ye be fa ye ntuma pefra na resources anyakopon de dom ye man nso no ye nyina no yetumi enya so emfa so for some time now Akompreko hine Japan especially this week what trending ye papa from UTV ne okotena ho interview okoye back to ensema just say Adwoa Sarfo ebe kan ye de fa Akompreko hine Japan ho say sa Akompreko hine Japan eba sisi a ebe ye din ye papa se wono Adwoa Sarfo just wone ne wo mamienu obetumi ama nedwuma ama naye enu nti wo sre delegate se mo nto aba ne fa Kennedy nembom no wo mo nto aba ne fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba eyade a wo be man appointment medical yet na fidie ma no si abobo ma adwen dia ma ne se wo banka sasa ane be oba anya hye wabie mu ama bema wo bu ne mu todwe ewo wo so baba wo ne bema ewo mamienu anya himpo no say ye wo selfish interest impo na say ye selfish gain na je your mind ho dani de nyina me kase 2024 MPP amanyoko lose election nyina no ye modi enya Adwoa Sarfo emfiri mu de biara da Adwoa Sarfo eka ho bi ene ma MPP amanyoko no wo mu lose 2024 election ebra ye kwoto aba 2020 wie ye ma na kwanya ne se wombra na omba ye parliamentary candidate emfa madome kwabenya constituencies from 2020 akosi 2022 ena mami edane nechi ede madome kwabenya fo ene okotena abrochi memu wokofa ne phone na de TikTok ni ade okohim ne pako bu ne pane ade nyina Akompreko de na no betu mu because oye no nonsense man ensemfu eshi ene ema ekobone abapa yi wonka na no ntum de biara de wo betu to be ede ama osade se na efata wo be kan ye no ena ama enne Adwoa Sarfo etumi ebie na no so what can some ensem fatani ade nyina no e de afa Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ho na ne de ya me no ka say na bantema ane wono show e campaign fo wo mu di Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ne campaign nenim no na wakasa ne kasa ye nyina no wo se ensem Agyasa Adwoa Sarfo be ka ye ama yati asese Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ne ba enya dia wo ba be ye friends and family bia wo honom na ensem Adwoa Sarfo kan ye nyina no eye wono akasa ni selfish gain na MPP amanyoko no said ye wasaka wo mutumi tini wo mani no wo hwe delegate na delegate ensa etumi kwa wo ma no wo mutumi bua na nka delegate tumi biebie ndwuma ne ade no MPP for ye wo mo ye wo mo sa enti amre ne ba be so se ye beto ba bia na ni akopesi kaka krebi ni ade ahye wo mo nsa na wo mo so ye wo mo de no wo mo de kokromoti no akwakoto abafon wo se ensem Adwoa Sarfo beka na anu ade wo be sire delegate ye baba sa wo mo ndwe hu mienu ansa na wo mo be ye bibia wo ma ye esasa akompre ko hine Japan nam nyina no ne nsem a wo ka nyina no fana ko de ma delegate se wo ba eyade wo bebua wo mo na wo mo ma epe military wo mo ma pe police wo mo pe fire service wo mo ma epe ejuma papa ye wo ma kranko shuku dampo no wo mo pe ejuma no ono akompre ko hine Japan wo be hye wo mo ama wa hye ema so wo mo ma so enti wo sire ye papa se delegate ensem ne de amafo be ka ne ade ni nyina no eye se esen se yenwe se de delegate ne tie se de delegate ne ni day to day activity se de niam abesifo akode amano no enu ntira ya no wo mo di sika be dada wo mo but this time de wo mo makokromoti no enkasa emfa Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan na wo no eda number 1 e wo ballot paper ne so me hye so be ka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie ensema na bantema wo de tu dwane nyina no emra sisia
elections no dey party for someone who campaign so
Kennedy Japan na ma probo nyina na o ka kire manfo ne say I want to empower the delegates so that no politician can manipulate them and control them. Only say we have made the delegate so poor. See the betumi control omo our grassroots wo. It delegate be ATM or your police station executive or your coordinator. And nam say ya man opportunities am want to me excel wo baby or one and food ninti. Say ba be prime minister na mpanfo na ba na ye di sikasem intimidations ahodo na se nipa sa wo de ho na wo yi wadwuma na wo sika. Obi intimidate onye ye. If you have right to vote, one can say we take a decision akoto aba. Na nam say ya more opportunities nti. Ena ye tumi e bule wo mo say chinjina to aba na masumesi. Even though yempe enso toma no. Enu bi ena sebi yani aye maame Adwoa Sarfo ene waken. Secretary ko ba bia say ofili insecure say honorable Kennedy akompre ko Japan e be di president ne political future no is na stake. Say political future ekutano no why we beto nsom because principle onim efa Kennedy Japan na wasane no one man nti say Kennedy be president yam prema obi a one no one man you dey yam no sebi e ma me di panyini selfishness sebi man Kennedy ne betumi aboa e ma mba ya wo so no wo ma nti sa Kennedy ni ba pen principle any city ni discipline star ni tia no on prema wo ma ye leader e wa banim enu nti sa dia e se say ye bo hwe sa zem we na ekoso the Ghanaians Ghana for no say wo ya dan Kennedy beba miura unim sa Kennedy
video credits no and confirm my Angel FM. Some catch them say, Sassam na Adwoa Sarfo eka ye ne de yo no ankasa ne selfish interest. Wonim se Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan. One wanting to sue into for men sanfa ne tashe manfa. Papa we onshuro bia wo krom ha. Asem ne said ye tin obesi ni pain wa kani pain. Ena ye stress from 2020 ye kwato aba wie ye Adwoa Sarfo di nkunim. To 2022 odan eye MPP amanyoko ni ja ye. Dan eye dome kwabenya constituency for wodi wo mu si mu kwotena brochire ekodi asa kodi nsemhunu wa brochire no se nanka Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan na eye president anka Adwoa Sarfo ba ye nko beti bi ehua eye saa niema we nyina no e na Adwoa Sarfo no abɔ ne hu ena ama wo suro se sa kompre ko hine Japan ba eyade e want to me nim kwase asem because Kennedy dia won mesososo se dia na na adodan ko akufo ado sososo no dani de nyina metena fidiem hanum si ya me wasem bia me ka se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onye wo bia wo betumi take decision on his own eya mo hwe nkrofo a wo metwa ne hu ahia enkrofo wo mo be ne ade nyina no eya mo ntie nsam asa nkrofo no eya na wo mo ka wo mo ne ye ne ade ebi ne eyi abronya DC eya hwe ne kasa chema wuntumi hwe ne kasa oseche mensa bo su hwe ne kasa atachi hwe ne kasa ena adane de ya Adwoa Sarfo wo so de bewura mu Dennis Miracle aboaje chese enkrofo wo mo di Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chi nyina no they are so scared of Kennedy akompre ko in Japan because papa no won so kwase asem so papa no won so kwase asem ade na nya wo betuja wo be faye wo be bona agyendi amaw se ebete ekikura so wo be ma waji wo be pam kura di wafiri adwuma no mu anase di break taw no wo be gi sa di break di afiri wunsem a Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan sa ade no wo be ye enunti ena amanfusuo no ba ye no so na ye wo fom no yes nipa wo to sa na no ne ye hia nipa wo ye bold nipa wo ye fearless nipa wo jinti memu nipa wo hunu se ye maame mo tie wia so ene tonwade ye maame mo to de bia insuo hye wo mo na ansa na wo ma tonwade enye sika edi etua tax ni ade ni enye bi de etua mo mpanifo ne ka ne ade enu ntina kumpre ko ne ba na wo ba no wo gye ye maame bia wo te kwan ho wo ma wo no wo menya appointment na at the end of the day no sebi wo mbedi nsamfo wo krom hanum se na wo mfa wo hunde wo mo kasa ne ade nyina no ade a expose wo mo big time na lawyer ko bia wo no so ekasa de ma Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan wasi fitibre wo mo sha ase wo mo ye campaign obi enu hono ma wagina baby ye campaign kase apade ama akompre ko hine Japan to sa Adwoa Sarfo wasi ade na Adwoa Sarfo ye no eni kwampo se Kennedy supporters ana se Kennedy communicators ye ja like Christ and say campaign na no hia nkasa ena waye ede ama Kennedy wa say Kennedy your principal man what say Kennedy your no nonsense man just in fact and some there lawyer Kobi wa brobi edi egu hono man ka so kopie mu e wo Adum TV eno okokeka sansem we nyina video credits no enko enfama wo mo measure so be ka me hono yakọ na yakọ akotie lawyer Kobi nsem ni nyina so abasisia
ye share campaign ase me hu opi a wodi Kennedy Japan ho dance here say that me hu bi a
ede ani dance di
mama asemi o ka se Kennedy dance di na no di o mama ba ho se me hu bi a wodi Kennedy Japan ho dance say that
mu hu ne se wodi dance
what say ye probi e wo amansa MPP fo ni mama di president dia na Kennedy Japan e se de Adwoa Sarfo akenda no no akan so onim no Kennedy omba se oba be di president ama na be boa ni fiefo onye na adwene se oba be di president ama na be boa ni nanfofo why na adwene se obedi president abe boa man na ma man akoso yes na make sa so tie Adwoa Sarfo nkomo ya e ono asem na oka o se ono no why politics ache wabre na bra wabre wo mu ne politics na waye no onim se on de ono Kennedy wo ma na Kennedy die on be family and friends on be president ono kan her she use in Japan minim no die so the more ba no die on family ma be minister na ma be minister me political career be say inti Ghana mine no ne kanko MPP in kanko any Adwoa Sarfo nipa baako the political career then e be fa e bi why on mine say on mine ye dua ye hia bema kokodrufo obi a oba be bie ndwuma ye nya bi obi a oba be solve my no problems amaye no na ye kwa akwadwu nipa ba ko career ho Adwoa Sarfo career sebi o the last time kwa the position man we when ja wan kwotena baby to Adwoa Sarfo no career enti no
bobo positions ahoro a wa hold offices ahoro a wa hold
it is not about one person
from procurement ministry to leadership in parliament to the gender ministry it is about ko apa e wo ho no mo asa ne o kan say ye post man no hwe ne atwam ni so bi
yes and okay there is just by the side when the person me making see do the and say ono abu Kennedy no as Adwoa Sarfo aka no a principled man it's in the principles and any drum but the or mine no and then this da so hu no ba behwe and yes say Adwoa Sarfo me no won ba me no ma me no they no sakekate me ba point and she's been very clear into in kasa o kasa ndio person che say honorable Kennedy a principled man na principled man there the no bia the no maybe ne ye bi no e ma ni nya appointment on abem into okoba bia no bebo no I mean which is her right every individual bia no e bia the whole personally bebo na opeso ye but enye wo parochial interests and I say MPP nyina ahwe to aba enye wo parochial interests and I saw my money nyina ahwe to aba and some more kind of the we utia no kre na said on no feeling no
mo kra de mo hu ne say waboa mo wo mo campaign
me so bia no ya campaign we dikenje ho adanse esi da na what dikene ho adanse o and I watch say on no personal interest into there e ma nenye sa I say we hu bi o so we there ye pa but di kakra bia menya ni nti no menye sa pepe na watch but I ken ho adanse no wadi e say ken there on fa na memu e ma be ye busuasem and I mean we wo ba and I say and I ken na me can a very disciplined man say na busuani we na downfall we na ba we dey nya obeden obeka say Adwoa Sarfo for the last time obedi minister here na only around there na person oba na there na enkoye ojani duty to way Ken was bold and he spoke about it into no asha papa no bia said no person ye na nyoma no papa na intolerate and this is the kind of man na ye na adwuma also by question very humble because say post be no do so do the post or if see ni papa na ye adwuma no enya about say when ya post na be ma ho so e adwuma na o de ahye onsa no ene se de obesi execute no ene hia no nti Kennedy adwuma na ye nyina ye no it is about delivery enye ni nua ba ena we ba ena say about delivery ni da so no ye ma owo mo aman no so be bi adwuma ma Ghana for ma enya biaye
ma me na
lawyer Kobi ene yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina bante na Adwoa Sarfo ye beda wase ye papa say why campaign na no ohye ede ama Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan wo ma yen phone for ne ye hu ne say Kennedy ba wo ba nyina na nya de a wo ba be ye family and friends ye da wase ye papa campaign no eni so ye ni ne ye ni je ho eya no wasanso aba na wasanso abeka sama ebedi eye Kennedy ho adanse magana fu hu ne say nipa na ye di nechi no ye nu ye hu de biara de sense wo ba no in fact wo ba na wo ba besesane ma ede amaye abusua yenkwe na yenkopie mu ewo UTV ene nansa na akompre ko yine Japan kopie mu ho na wo kopie mu ho nom no en wo ba beka se dani de nyina ya na manfo ka se na mo no akompre ko yine Japan so ene ma MPP amanyoko ni lose 2024 election wo se sa asem no ti so obi ka wo hu ni se bi nipa na adwenye adwuma se bi wo hu ni se nipa na adwen wo fom ye papa se nipa na MPP amanyoko de ne ba se economic measure nipa na ye di ni si ya beti so se ono wa ye governor e Bank of Ghana paint no na adwen mu do e ba na economy aje so obetumi akeka ne amasie ni ade ekwawi achi aje se economy ne crash ye economy ni fail ye that is 2022 no na afi wa ba besesa onam ye campaign se ye first year ne ma ne ye first year ne mfa ma no eno na akubra go yin Japan se mo first year ne ma me na ye bia eno etumi win election na da bi si ade wo pesi a wo komazina eno ane se wo metuka ba ko aje se nye papa si ano mo de ahya wonsa eno abi no kopie mu ho no mabusua wo mo de man na aje se sebi na ye expect sanka wo na manka wo ye ne campaign no ye de ne ba se economic measure nko nkasa fa economy no ho na so kwa wi eche no na wo kasa e de afa digitalization ho akumpre ko hire Japan say during that time oba ye wo be ka say eye businessmen na wo mu okrom ha wo no akumpre ko ka ho bi ni sika je say eke mu ni ade nyina no na wo preach e ka say sanye ma na MPP amanyoko mu ye no enya de e beboa ma yetumi edi nkonim 2024 o se ahantan ni dreshu ban kankan eno na agbo awura wo mu a asema wo no akumpre ko hire Japan kan ye nyina no wo mantie ni bebia wama fo na asem amfa nyahwe feed the MPP amanyoko eluzi 2024 election a mo de ba be hye wono akompre ko yin Japan say eye nanum kasa wo se enye nanum kasa na ema economy ni faili ye na mpo no ebra wo mo sode a wo mo say na wo ye bo chairman wo Ghana gas ni ade wono no ebra na MPP amanyoko no mo hu ade na ya ji nsema wie na ya ekojo oto no sa time no ene wo mo de sa de bre no hye ne nsa na mpo no wo koye no na wo hye wo mo sikasem ni ade na invite wo na nje nkra wo se ya uye ni papa ade make sure so be priska and make sure say wo benye sike sanse sika ade etumi ya ade ni nyina wo se wo free Ghana gas impo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne nkrofo wo mutumi si akire se wo ko Ghana gas akwa pe wo no akompre ko yin Japan won se wo mutumi tenase no ma fabricate niema wo ma hyehye niema ne ade se de be ya wo mu de begu ono akompre ko yin Japan ni ma se wo mutumi ton ensam kra de ma newspaper na newspaper bi na frɛ no ka kire de se ensem na wo mo ka entro na wo mo ka no enye me akompre ko yin Japan ti se wo try se wo beba bonten ebeba begu mani ma se ya munim se Kennedy nso de no nonsense man ebusu asem no wo betu tu bianka so so no evidence upon evidence eno wo na ye NDC supporters a wo mo Ghana gas eno mo fa phone friend no mo ka kire se akompre ko ade a jese wo nkrofo wo mo plan wo mo plot wo mo hyehye ni wo se ye before wo mo bi wo no ma adwembone ahye wo mo tirimu ma yenko na yenko tie sansem wo nyina Kennedy akompre ko yin Japan di tu dwa no emra sisia
na ye wo $1 to 4 cedis na ye free so na 17.5 or 4 now the country say Kennedy Japan kasa wo kai obi oye presidential candidate who go wrong you didn't speak about economy and a digital mfestia ne mame still any election who go lose ya now you are going to attribute it to Kennedy Japan se me kasa chire wo mo no mtie ye and wo mo sesa ya na kanye too late for them me ka chire mo say I was granted interview ewo metro na me ka chire say Ghana doesn't need change needs Ghana. Hey, sa omo arrogance ni you know. They didn't listen. Ono be so be ya de na say enkoye kra na wo beka say change no mo dimrika ko say there be. Ba be enkoye a dem ti na gia tuti ayi say. Na enkoye. Me ka kire mo say. Me ka kire mo say. Look, Ghana for who decide papa we ba anybody a our government in Ghana for decided 2022 emra sika no e drop wom emma businesses sika hye nyina emomfa omwadwe. I was not part of the government. I was a member of parliament. But now on board bia na on the board bia so omo propaganda board da ben e dem call da ben and you didn't call board also. The first time I Christian church. If you don't know, Christian church on an board chair. My second round here and on them buy. Injury time and on the years a board chair. Go there and ask Ghana Gas the changes I brought there. Go there and ask. Now you see, Madam, our bompa is over Yeska. Sika ye pa o enye nneoma nyina de batare pa ka ye ko budget na me hwe wo mu sika na wo mu yam sere because obeti me kwa wo na so exactly and you know o mu bi bia ni o ni sere edari MPP ni pabone they actually went to Ghana Gas say o mu aya o mu ya dent on me it be buy a board chairman no Bibia ya ebetimi no more use against me. I be surprised NBC4 wo Ghana Gas. I will appreciate him and my friend. And to me na omo friend say yaso wo koya no Ghana Gas wo do omo sika ekoye investment e wa no subsidy. A Christian church at time. And omo a bad investment. I was not part of it. Newspaper no from here other publishing And I'm saying, oh, publish it for say I'll come with the evidence for you to see. Then he went back to check Ghana Gas, and it was a time one Ghana Gas for investment. No money. What does it? And the way yes, you run your politics, no. But this time, we see my
Kasa.
Yeah, Kasa.
But maybe the drama wakasana.
At an appropriate time, I'll speak.
But anyone is not too late.
I'll too late. I give it to fate. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka the
Obianka. But me statistics will fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch on here, they catch us at Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? So me do try. I don't think I'm because at Heathrow Airport. Obia dear. Onipa no ko gina ho se mente brofu obi a mente brofu between to a dan $500,000 ko for time AU village and the chew e ma wo gi rent o chihene e na native yo o $4,000 e ma wo nanza we obrofu ni nyina ha obi a mente brofu timi to dan no de acho na no ko high no no office or high wo mo to ama no me $50,000 but I leave it to fate. Mobian Canadian.
Honorable, you me say Obi Kase, Honorable Kennedy upon a coma, Ebena. Maybe Omofili say will be from what you're too hard on the person.
But say something hard. At an appropriate time,
also say when you're hard.
At an appropriate time, I know everything about them.
Then I say what Bob wants and
my boy, they train. My ding in Kabibia.
What they just say Kobane say after Prime Minister when you see Mama Abespele.
No answer. Me near Madonisa. Na me ya make me account. Me sorry. Make me account. A boss medidi. Because I don't rely on politics to survive.
Obi the message about Mame and Kaima listening to Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong this morning on YouTube. This morning on UTV gives me hope as a youth of this country. I am strong sympathizer of NDC, but should the NPP select Honorable Ken without contemplating, I'm waiting for him. And even if he doesn't win, he must go independent. Doesn't mean says Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and we need to go independent ana.
I don't know. I can survive with anything. Me no time. But I know say also me ko wi aba no.
So what kind of Korea abemo? Mamimbi said, do you believe in structures no say na?
I believe in the structures, but last minute, if you form no committee, you know,
underground.
Yes.
So we be
use party security, sir. Obia Obabejina because Ombekana, that don't be gone. They come Papa Kofi.
Honorable Ken, I among aspirants in Yanano. So what Kasa must be I mean the 10% course on near there. Who reflected on a BSc 2013 2023 maybe Anya would day doesn't mean say in a way no Emma what harbor some kind of bitterness be against the Taboniana.
Me mean what that they cry. My life no, he doesn't exist.
Hey.
Because he is existent comedy boy. Okay. That's how I see myself. What do you say? Me abro him in our church, but I just don't want to say anything. No obio did matembia onim. One day, Assembly C, our President Akufo-Addo fie, the boy Papa Bidin, now Obianio, if you work well, the next day, no more pursue him, so okay. But, when thought will be some ancient.
Okay.
Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan ene yakọ akwa akotie ne nsem nyina no aba in fact nsem de we shie bi edi egu ho no mankasa was say NPP amanyoku abaya ye kwatui masa the fact say was say one kasa eno ne nkyere se e wo so obi wi ano eno kwa de e ya de akyese one pini de bia then the evidence so de was so abuabu bebre na no anemu amukọ Ghana gas ho e kwhwehwe ne ho nsensem de aba abonti nyina no ye besere ye papa pe ye nyina ye nim se de wote wupushi na jase ne obi besere yi baba ze de e wenya running stomach wupushi papa kakra bia wo be drop a bomb sisi anu so o hye ne ho so one kasaba mo try ya de o be babonte no e ya de agese e beje Ghana fo nyina no ense mutie ne kasa e ya de agese obo atachie dey sa same way I think that during the time a warrior campaign ni mu no was central region no and wo be kan ye that was when atachie be kan se bi di gu ono akompre ko yin Japan nani ma se basa enne atachie sa kopie mu o UTV na wo kopie mu o honom nom ena atachie be ka se wo suro se de Kennedy akompre ko yin Japan da komatie se de akompre ko yin Japan ni bufu a wo si fa fire no wo no atachie ya na ebo ni hukura se sa akompre ko yin Japan be ya mampeni wo krom ha no amuko cabinet meeting na wo bi kodi nkwasi asema ya so ye ya na akompre ko yin Japan wo buni pano e wo cabinet meeting no kura ka ho bi e na ama wo no atachia wo akodi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiechi na wo wie yeso no wo be ka se allegations akompre ko make against no se ya de achese wo hia no Heathrow airport e no ke kan se bi digu na na rodan kokufu ado animas wo so oni mu hwe se Kennedy wo evidence asa evidence no wo no atachia ye ready Kennedy should drop that evidence yankwa na yegotie sansem we na so emrasisia
nyame ni penim me nkan trose me ne ken ohine Agyapong e problem no one ne mom empenin die no eniama bebre ne de ye mi suro papa na koma mi suro se onyame ehun ye mobokura obetumi abo bi o cabinet yes papa no mi akoma.
How well do you know him?
I know him like this me say the temperament and maybe kura ebetumi asi parliament no any pictures no oni kofo entokwa na bibie no wa beka so ken nyabotre na yemfen koboko onum mesi edwomu na ne niema pie atia ye kontokwa dem onum yo ene wo TVB metio mu program so meti kwa say o ene kura de yisifo ene komo a won di on peso won wi ade na start here no
so say hunu me painti 2023 de year no
ade na si ye
o say wale obodin
say
onya 92 ye kai na ba no obi wia e be share bottom papa ko 40 me to ababa se I believe say what say answer
me say ne man nyina enye no kure owo on agents wo bibie no a oyɛ ya MPP yɛ ya de no a ye pese ye wi ama ba omia obi no pese o wo se plan no ama obi a okura na agent wo bi kura chebi na ka de chebi de ka ne ka bi ko wi egu mu chebi na agent ni wo eti mama yanya careful
ne temperament ne ade wugina so aka se
of course we say the temperament of a president obi o shock absorbers be catch ro enye obi a obelieve say na de ono obi wasem no nyakora one ne be kontokwa enne eye den enna yes me classmate say ka make say enne me so me di na chi na on chief of staff mfa cheme be bia madu den na utumi betumi aka say enne de unya akora obeyi obi e wodom afedi yenim
so obeyi obi
oh yeah so obeyi obi caustic language insulting behaviors free opening ba show man so tell them feel say you pay to me e be a man so your businessman on your business kase ya pa na say you combine competence, temperament, intellectual prowess, vision.
Don't you think the temperament can be managed?
How do you do it?
So,
and America, how do you do it? How do you tame it? Baby, what do you? Oh, now bet me at telephone. To me, if you said Adia kura all canon, a offensive man. Oh, one didn't actually be kura. You go to say, I said, they are even afraid of
to
what he can do. Of course. And then
so the obit to me,
and then what me, I can catch it. Private conversation to me,
talk of a private conversation. I don't think that share or Heathrow Airport would be a former president and another Kufuor attempt. No.
Mama Kasamba.
No, him so be keep on his.
Mama Kasamba control. Mama Kasamba. A year, a tra, any fapim. Many a compare any share Heathrow reporter. Need be discussed and Kufuor. In fact, if it is true, say na ye share Heathrow, and I mean a Kasana made in a Kufuor antema. And a woman PR to confirm how loose a canon is. I just say me no share them na ye do come up. Ye do be concourse. If I should go and air it, say oh me no share honey di can't wait once a month. Na a chile unipa su and then buy on ye. He can't even, excuse me, say contain confidential exchanges. So what to na mo can't be once a month. That's the first point. But uncle for passport no mra. No one chile date no. Miss me confirm passport mra. Ni enche tamwa. Yes, tampo musa na o Heathrow Airport. Enya no correct.
Woni ni share o Heathrow Airport.
Woni ni share Heathrow Airport. Ye discuss na Kufuor.
No, mo share ho da.
Ba mo kaida.
Say share ho da.
Ye share Heathrow Airport. Me ka se bi share akompra ko Heathrow Airport. Yi e ben ya. Onka. Okasa ho mo yi e no. Na oba mo nchen a. Eya mo exact evidence no. Say how? Say na Kufuor. Me na medina de. Say time no. Na me campaigning man bisa the whole Ghana Abrantia back or campaigning man and Kufuor so made the president of Ghana if you say fear you free mono na dankwa it declare say the Gold Coast is ready for independence 4th of August 1947 it was open watching being who about me afra 70 years down the line like the Babylonian captivity na nado epie it mean fama ho den ma na nado na me didi na attempt kire akompreko say dey be na me gi afri mu ejenja no kure say me ni share wo Heathrow date ben ya onka year ben ya
okay honorable me pese wo home so na yen hwe said ye honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong e ka asem no yen hwe be san basisia
kina minimu nyansa chero se minimu nyansa chero enko tumi nya minister da the way OCDD Kufuor Adwoa tem akira mo Heathrow Airport no say any woni na niso a Kufuor Adwoa government obaji minister. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka de
Obianka. But me statisa me fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch and here, because you say Heathrow Airport. Onipa no go jina ho sementi brofu. Obi amenti brofu. Between talk a dime.
Okay. Yo, ebusia for nti asama honorable Kennedy Agyapong kan ye o say won say Atta Akyea de. Ma kire mo say Heathrow Airport among the whole world benya baby an can say Heathrow Airport.
A trouble a tourism glass ye ka ho. Okay, say only obi share Heathrow Airport. Is that a proof that you met? Want to prove asiana? What is the evidence you support for this nonsense? If they in share or a troka Casa troka say Heathrow Airport Michiano and anami did in a Kufuor Adwoa attempt. Is that evidence say as more can no correct? Also, how? When? On for passport to ram family the son to ni enkyere so in the years so you say ye ntane nyina no e wura e ho no e be show and e be aye return the aye stamp. What is the meaning of that? Ogudi wani ma say enne de enema wo be fire enyame ho me hu ni fi bi obetumi afire me ni ti Kufuor Adwoa atem nkyere no eye nu ani ti mu asam woka ene afa na obeka anka asase mu hia no a because me campaign ema Dr. Alhaji Mahadu Wami ano ompe afa na obeka
Atta Akyea na yakwa akotie ne nsem nyina bantu wo se nsem akompre ko hine Agyapong ka ye nyina no no kure biada enim won hia Kennedy wo Heathrow airport bia se Kennedy so wo hia na wo besere wo fa the passport mbra na wo no Atta Akyea wo no so emfa the passport mbra na we mi bi se ye mi amiti he na obi abas medi me boss atema to we sure pa say metumi aba abonti abeka say yampa mi di me boss atem Debbie I'm definitely going to say me na tell because at the end of the day one record me evidence be any hodom inti sa Atta Akyea kan yo sa Atta Akyea wan kan obi be se ende e ya de acha se toje wonu anka samu no but utie ne kasa ye mu so a wo kire se e ya de acha sa kumpre ko hine Japan na kuma ha no eno de dare de nyina no metina fidie ma no se ya na me ka an me de bia me ka se akumpre ko akuma ha no ba ye say let can be cared because one of mudi na chi no omo nim se de wote ye wo bia no on ma odi akumpre ko hine Japan de chi a won nim se Kennedy ne bufu ntem obi enu odi na chi a won nim se Kennedy ya de acha se na kuma ha no obi nim se Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan ya de na kuma ha no but this time round no so do be di wa dance ye se wo ba fom kakra and was won kasa na ye nim se bia after 2026 MPP amajo kworo ko to aba ni wie na se ndie wodi ncho e na obeba abonte aba be tuja anaso wodi nkunim e na obeba abonte aba be kasa dia obi be se ye ntame kuchu na ye hwe ye ni so ade because enchekra next year just around the corner ka barely be 20 days pe kwa na 2025 na ni nyina no aba na wie ye na sabe ya me na mo ka se Bryan champion so de nsama tuja na Bryan champion ne nsama ode atuja da busia enya sam getom be se hana 80 pin sama aba wan krata ne mu no woto ne bo epense ni nyina mu ede maye no wi a na eja ensama Bryan champion de atuja no ma cheche ni nyina mu so ede ama banjume ko bi adaroma enam di show da jume de no eso mu ntima me twa me husima me ba na eja krata ne mu nsensam no wa pense ni nyina mu de amaye ka wo pele Fred Danis garage na wo mo MPB emfama so na Lineage Clinic GH so yade a ada oso a che no betimi afre wo mo na wo mo ape anodru ede ama mama ATP akwaba ATP
nana ya sewa
bibia bako
Yesu adom na nso
oba de na darma mensimu hu ye papa panzame na nde aba won krata ni
okay and Wednesday yi mama fa daily guide emfama yetie for the ahwefo nyina kwaba emfama na dey showdown jumedie so na ube piemu e wo krata yi enimu anese Kennedy wo hini Agyapong ni mfoni eda ha se sanso na Dr. Baumia enso ni mfoni eda anyakopon boa 31 January 2026 nes abato no baba bekoso ye MPP amanuko na wan na edi inkunim na abepiem wo kratai animu ase a na se surveillance fo bi na se wo mawrewre mu ana mu kiremu ekase Dr. Baumia ekuta 67.8% sanso na Kennedy wo hini Agyapong ekuta 21.3% ene kratai enso eka wasep enso wo haneso na kopɔ boa 31 January no ene ebehu de obedi nkunim ankasa ekuro mu ase na okopiem wo soro ase soso anese easy ni phone eda ha se kama na ne nyina aye pandan ho nsensem rerun na nanka eba bekoso a Matthew de oso nya do beti ase o table asem no ene kopiem wo Supreme Court na we na Supreme Court ahye se nyakopon bo 30th December esabato no eba bekoso no se wo mu etimi etwesensen ne kratai ebo ho amane se nyakopon bo 30th December abato na eba bekoso pandan no enya de a ebeba so akratai ebo ho amane enso ewa ase so na former president na Danko Akufo-Addo adu showbo adu gaga Jack Toronto ni foni eda ha se na ukopiem ewo social media na sa be fontin video so a ensema amafo bibre na eka ne se mampani dada na Danko Akufo-Addo ekopiem ewo ye mampani JDM ahwe ye na nke odi a chopa kese ekwa akoma ne se obesra na da se ye papa kinofori ata won sensemi keja nkomo twen sensan we enwa babo nti a wo kiremu ekase ne no kure de biara da kratai ebo ho amane enso ewa se tanso na wo ba no ase ase so anese Christian tete ye ho no ne mfoni eda ase ase kama ena kopie mo social media titiru ene TikTok na eye aban panifo yi eye police fo yi wo mo de ada no mo fie ho no mo didi dwale ye bibia wo ho no ena obekọ no ba besia wo share police uniform na eja wo didi asan kasa wo ho na we ena IGP etimachi eye police officers former komako enuma obaba ako ena emema na ne nyina ne se o ma hye uniform eda ko gina so social media kwa ne ema bia ense efata na me na wo kasi ya suspend o munyina kratai ebo ho amane e wo delegate unya bia no ato bo ase akenka ne nyina bi kama so edi amaye me de wo ko daily graphic na be pm also e wo daily graphic anes yewra ye na wotumfo ni phone e da ha say kama sa so ne man pani JDM so ni phone e da ha ni nyina ye bokon senseme na no da ye na wotumfo ko asetena e wo menhia e so de last ye meeting e ko so wo kire mu ka say ye man pani JDM e na soma no nti so wasoma na wi na report ne de wo chiro ni nyina gu nkrata so na eja wo da kwa kopiem e wo ye papa ya de nyina ye president honom na we na kratai ebo ho amane esi no the report na ko ama esi na sumdue etime abaye mampro ni kusasi entokwa na ekwo so de bia ewo motem se fiti na ekwo enya de ebeti bia me na kratai enso eka wasem enso ewo kratafo a etoso ensia wo daily graphic ewo daily graphic na mu kratafo etoso dumiensa na se pandan rera na nya de ebekoso nyakopon bo a 30th December na kratai daily graphic eka wasem enso ewo ha wonya bia no akenka no nyina bi kama so e de amaye me de wo kwa kopiem ewo the Chronicle na be PM ewa kratai animwase ya na say Bryan Echampo no so atwiniti se yakopon bo 31 January delegate form 1 PP amanuko no form ko kromoti power no ko to aba form no timbedi nkunim no metimi entu franka no form PP amanuko no kratafo etosu mienu enemiensa no ena kratai ebo ho amane ese wono de o se de etie bia yakopon bo ye ko to aba na wono na ebedu nkunim ai wo bedi nkunim wo Dr. Bawumia so Canada in Japan so yo wode mu gina mo ba hwe form say bladam ene kratai ebo ho amane and so e wo ha say so e na wo kopie mu western region ya na say ya ahefofo e wo honom wo kopie mu no ade ba ko a e so mo ye no honom papa ye e ye rubber ho adwuma na we no mo kire mu kasenka ni mani mu ya e panifo efom na ensi fom na say rubber ya e se de bia do mo export di from my Ghana mo se kopie obi ma so na ejo makwa ye dia ba o my Ghana mo ase no aha se yenya the raw fat in different na nkaja e panifo enye factory ha se ya e betimi abo na nka o my Ghana no yenya nsuo ni wie ni ye bibia wie a yetimi a produce ya de enso e wo ha se ne kratai e ka wasem enso e wo ha se so na bokon sensen finally no esi na sumbie frɛ na sumbie aba mamprusi ene posasi muntema kratai e ka wasem enso ase so e na pufu franso aba bontia Dr. Bawumia e na elidia ne kratai the Chronicle esen na no pensama omode bae no e na mapense bu nyina kama so e de amount me de wo kwa de custodian na be piem so the custodian na say Mr. Degeta ma Dr. Bawumia a wo srese delegate form for kokromoti enkoto aba enfama no no e na si apufu fra ba bontia kratai ebo ho amane se nipa 67.9% wo MPP mo ye delegate no wo mo se de tie bia no e se ma Dr. Bawumia second chance ne kratai ebo ho amane enso e wo ha se wunya bia no akenka ne nyina bi kama so e wo ha ye former president ye man pani dada na danko akufo adon so ne phone e da so no se nsema e kwaso e wo man ga ne mu ase tu kopie mo social media ni nyina ene ye kinoforiata won sensema mo kire ka se ye man pani kura kwa akopa acho ni ade no se ne kura bi anim bebram bebi emra no e da no emfa ye papa ya de nyina ye kinoforiata emfa ne krata e kan wasem enso e wase sanso ena ye opon kroma ukopiem e waye ni mpesua so a ni mpesua so no ma watima kwakwa bie school dan e de amoti memefu e wo no ma wode hye omani monyam se de bia da aja wo modi kokromoti kwato abanama no no ntem wo so no waye mpuntunyu mankasa e wo no ma kratai e ka wasem so e wasanso na Supreme Court wo ma suspend ye panda e by election ye ba be ko rerun no krata the custodian e ka wasem also ewo hasintena no pensema se the custodian de ebaye also enodo mame fa nko piem ewo the Ghanaian Times na be piem o the Ghanaian Times katafa toso eyetumienu a na se na wotufo ni phone e da hase sanso na Mr. JDM suni phone e da hado ni nyina si asumdue aba wo bamprosi e de posasi mu no na krata na se wotro niema wotro gu e krata na so wode koma ye ma pani JDM no kuta na se wode kire wo krata enim hase sanso na wo ba na se ase soso a na se ya hefofo wo western region no mu kire mu kase rubber ye se de ko obi ma so ye hu ye da bi o my Ghana mu ase yeso ye wade a izo ya nkasa e be ko na ndimti factory no ye nya bu ase ne ya nya ya de nkasa e wo kroma se ne the Ghanaian Times kan wasem eso e wo hase mame fanko the new publisher na we piem so the new publisher na sa adogagai adu prema Jack Toronto ya former president ni phone eda say tanso ne man pani JD enso ne phone eda ha ena afeso kino for tanso ne phone eda wo kratafa eto so miensa e wo the new publisher ni ena osensem amafo bebre na e kire mu kase wono ye man pani dada na na don kwakufu ado gaga akwa piem ye man pani JD e maso ye a ese wo de a chew pade kwama ne senkeja eye kino ferata won sensem a e kwaso wo social media don man Ghana mu ase no enka ye mpe kwan bi so na nkeja ki interest ni kakra no so de bi enye no kro de bi ada Ghana for ye kasa dodo ya no iti se Ghana map nti na de bi e kan sem bi enzen fata okro ma se ene kratai e kan wasem enso e wa ha oba na siase so na za afenyo makin wo kopie mu ye minority parliament house minority leader and ono so nimpesua so wonom wakwa bie library and afin so ICT center and so de amatimemufo a wo mo enso e wo the new publisher kan wasem enso e wa ha mama for the daily statesman for ento so Bryan Champon phone da se wo kratafa etoso mienu na wo kire mu ka se wono and the next year Franketuni a wo de ba betu abana na se 2028 mbeko na nim da pipa ne so mo de kokrobuti betu aban de manyakopon bo a next year abatu e ba bekoso wo pipi amanuko no wono na edi nkunim obi enu obetime edi nkunim wo party nim kratai ka wasem so wase ye man pani won sem a wo ka fa ye kinoforata won sensem no kratai bo ho amane enso wase sanso na Supreme Court esi no ma suspend ye pandan re ye rerun na abatu e bekoso do kratai ka wasem enso wa ha eye baomia enso eye pufufra ba wono ene lead no kratai daily statesman bo ho amane enso wa ha 89 no pensem o so de eba ye so do mama for daily states daily gist and sponsoring kratai nyina so na be pie mo kratai enso enimu so a Nurse Dr. Baomiani phone eda ha Kennedy ohine Japan Bryan Champon kwabre Japan ne oseye wadutwum omo magina 1 pp amanukurim se eja delegate ifa kokromotin kwato aba efama wobono omo phone eda ha sei kama na kratai ebo ho amane se pufu frokra na sa aba bonti esi na Dr. Baomia wo lead 68% enye fediagra na wo kopie mo Baomia campo menyaji ye papa ne kratai delegate ebo ho amane enso ewo ha sei sanso na wo ba na siase so a na se ye MP wono ene wo ba pandai ho sense me se kopie mo Supreme Court MPP amanuko ni se nya don beti ase no era me no kase Supreme Court da bi da sa 30th December is about to ne ba be koso no ye ntwen sinsan kratai enso kan wasem enso ha ye man pani JDM ni phone eda sanso ye na wotufuo reports no wanya ede akwa na yesi asumdie afre na sundie etima kwa kopie mu e wobokwa kratai enso kan wasem enso wase sanso na wo be pie mu ase so nurse Adwoa Sarfo versus ye Kennedy wo hire Japan kratai sanso bo ho amane enso ha wunya delegate no atobo ase no akenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaiti me nyina sa kratai so na me fa kratai nyina fa wiye ne na ya se wa fa de kan nyina fa meto asoma ye tie for dane de nyina moje brete kuma so light TV tik TV and afin so friends of Kent nyakopon bo china yes sanso ebedi nhia mu bi
okay hana ATP e beda wasiye papa so wapensen kratai nyina mu ede amayen ebusia sabre ya me na mo ka say me communicator say ready say me ka chom say 3 o'clock na wo ma betina say neja ensama ekoso ewo NPP NDC amanyoko no mu no yakasa ede afa ni nyina ho na Bryan Champon ono so akopie mu asempa FM before as communicators ne beba no Bryan Champon kopie mu honom no en wo ba be kasa no wo ba be kire say eye 2024 election ajese NPP amanyoko ko ya wo mo report no wo se ya ade ajese wo no na wo support Dr. Mahmoud Baomia ye papa na Dr. Mahmoud Baomia mpono wo mo ka kire ne senkeja northern vote in the 5 northern region anka anya hwe no won ko na onko pre vote mfemfiri honum nyina no efem be ka southern na wonanka MPP amanyoko no breaking the 8 entumi anya simple na so Dr. Mahmoud Baomia 5 northern regions no onko pre vote mbra no yade agese ekoye bibia wo honum amenu mienu nyina no yedi ho adanse ye dada mehwe so be ka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sansem we nyina no abasisia
resources e was a bomb ho anko etosu mienu ye call elections no regions bako in so 7 presidential candidate no went me win constituency bako kura wom Volta Oti Upper East Upper West Savannah, Bunu East, Western North, wenya constituency bako ewo regions nim. 2023 ye de ne kono ne ye say onko kura vote na wo soro ho ne mu maye.
Emamo.
Na sia na ye be manage. 7 regions na ye winning constituency bako kura no 5 if we the northern half of Ghana. Uti Upper East, Upper West, Savannah, Bunu East. Kajeji ho na ye nya constituency bako kura. Western region.
More in your constituency back in terms of the more we need parliamentary seats be
presidential
in the constituency.
Yes, presidential say be ye winning Bunu East.
Yes.
Ye winning constituency bako yenya.
But no, does it matter?
Yes,
your
it matters.
presidential votes no a one constituency.
But I'm saying that, so you should win one constituency. We could not win one constituency in 7 regions. Presidential. Yeah, we need one constituency in 7 regions. Western region, MPP Western region. You we need bakope. Takuradi. One.
And then we need presidential.
Presidential. Only one constituency in a winning presidential. Takuradi pe. You lose 16 aka. Central region, 23 constituencies was central region. MPP presidential yenya mienu pe. In Kraya 34 constituencies bako 34.
Yes.
MPP yenya mienu. But what I say, record way down. MPP for in him say yedi asumesi ko no. Record wa yenya yeni.
Yes.
Zongo community se wo Ghana henina. Meka Zongo community anopena madam for ba ko ni me di achi ni se ye wini bi. Zongo community Nima a Zongo community. So we wini poll assign 2 constituencies Ayawaso East and Central. And this we wini polling station back one. Wini Nima Zongo community no.
Yes.
As I was say a Zongo community assign a constituency. We need polling station back one winning community no. Me ho abitifi. Me were about 4 or 5 or so Zongo communities. What I say? One Zongo community were about 3 or 4 polling stations. We need back one. We need polling community no. Google Zongo Development Border. Almost here were 3,000 plus Zongo communities. Ewa Ghana. Obi. Yelusu Zongo communities ewa Ghana hani nara. I just say a futu Zongo.
But Makai miracles post now in response to.
But he's talking about Zongo polling station.
Yeah, because votes are done at the poll, not in communities.
No, but
you vote at polling stations.
Yes, but uko suhum Gariba Zongo.
Yes.
There were 2-3 polling stations woho. In the Gariba Zongo community, no.
Yes.
With 3 polling stations, no. So we need back one. You have not won a total of the community. Efutu.
Yes.
Abasraba. A Zongo community 3 polling stations na woho. Abasraba A, Abasraba B, and Abasraba 3.
Sure.
Forming the Zongo community. What I say?
Yes.
We won with 6 votes. What miracles? And he engaged when I told him that you are talking about Zongo polling stations. Yes, there may be some Zongo communities that have 1 or 2 polling stations. Yes, but I'm talking about the community. We lost some of the Okot Tafua Zongo community, no. Presby Asori Christ in chain. It is mixed.
Yes.
Such as here.
India no so the communities now can it may be misleading.
No, but I'm saying even if we call album now isolate here,
yes,
you see it. We lost every single Zongo community in Ghana. They should come and tell me one Zongo community. Maybe say a futu penny winning here with 6 votes, 3 polling stations.
But don't you think to have a more scientific analysis of the Awokano, you should rather restrict yourself to Zongo polling stations are moving here.
No.
That is fairer.
But I'm saying, as
you said, there were Ubetimako Zongo community, be polling station in And I think Miracles can when the post name polling station in the Anglican BBB school, but it's in a Zongo community. It may not necessarily be Zongo voters that better about. And if you don't disaggregate it, now the bombs are it may be misleading.
Now we need
only list the number of polling stations Zongo so moving. I just have the post.
111 polling stations.
Yeah, were 40,000 polling stations.
Yeah, in Ghana.
I hear there was Zongo. I hear we need. Wait, I can say, make a change. Say, whom here can Uncle response. Yes, I know exposing the candidates. No, do. Okay, then you be behind now.
Yeah, from the list, over 100 polling stations.
Yes,
and or say Baumia renew.
Fair. Now say Zongo communities near 3,000 according to Zongo Development Board.
Yeah.
Now so we need 100 about. Men can say the all can no credit. But what I say? 3,000. Now we need 100. 100 over 3,000. Sewudo Baku school na Obana resource 100 over 3,000. Find papa the command.
No, Mumpo AUSU, Omokoman USU community, they use polling
but
stations.
That is my point.
In the out of the 3,000 communities, how many polling stations are in the 3,000?
Good. And I make us say, Mimi Hokrano. We won one polling station, but if you put the community together, we lost. 3,000 Zongo communities. Yeah, we need back. A futu Zongo penny we need, and no polling stations near 3. MPP BT NDC 6 votes. Oh yeah, Masendia Commando. Miracles Masendia Commando. 6 votes in any winning BT NDC. You lose na. The election results no. A chira de bako. If you are Kufuado, if you are Kufu, or lose election and you vote no kosoro. Near the Nakobio. 1996.
Yes.
Kufo Lucia. But ni vote no cause so say Dubois Hindi. And you ko 2000 or we near 2004. Kufo vote no. Or born who more didn't sing on one Kasankasanya 2000 no. Then 2008 near the Kwenye. 2008
Bryan Champon ene yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina no abaja Bryan nso ehwe ni mu se delegate beto ne so abanya me yadoma January 31st 2026 ente di ono so beka bia ebe ma amafu ehu ni se wo sefata se wo be ye flag bearer de ma MPP no eno a ena wo beka agese ne ni abedi a wo kira se Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ye de ba ye na wantwi vote na mba na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia amafu anto aba mfa ma ne kasa ye nyina no wono eni obi a wo hu ni se obetumi elidi MPP amanyoko na toje delegate nipa amo sha wo safata so be bedi party nenim no mo betumi ede kokomote no ato aba ede amasa nipa no aba be ye flag bearer ede ama MPP amanyoko no mabeja for aba betena se jansam ekosoro ye ba betwetwe enkomo ede afa ho yimanu obosompem oye NDC communication team member saso ena Hamisu Ibrahim deputy regional Sarah coordinator ewa Shante Regis aso no ye NPP communication team member mene wo mo ena eba betwetwe enkomo ba chama mamu nyina na kwa aba
eje oso
bibia boko de yeda oba de ase yima NDC eniama te sen wo
o nyame adom mo hwe amamu no se na esi ko ne ntotoye a ekona utimi hu se Ghana for enya rehemu na esi no mo se omahu han no nti han no so eto esum no mu a utimi hu se han no ehwen usum nti aban papa no ye de akata aban bone ne so na the resetting agenda no Ghana for so atiase nti eno ana yeguso ayebo on the rule say Ghana for benyemu arehemu na ukọ Ashanti region ba Ashanti region na kwa constituency so a utimu say honorable amokama even the MCs first in history so be who MCs no monam no mo say the community everything is in line. It's first in history. Regional minister abeshe no nam no totunyoma bridge we yabu no akwa uti bi wo MPP abres no that is why we are advocating say Ghana for no moma ye mujidi a nyame ya atoma ibebu amamu no ama obi pia akoma to ne yem eno ne promise
okay yima oye NDC communication team member Zamsi ene ma te sen MPP no
yama adom ene ma boko only that
ye manage the problem of NDC. Some people are by me say, hey, why come out? We say what can say first in history. Who be I would say presidential first in history. And so empty. Was he a few way now? Who say MC and as a DC community. Hey, yeah, the policy. By your intercity Zongo's development. Zongo ebenye development. You know, Zongo performance Zongo before even independent. We say Kumasi ha ne Zongo she ase Imrum. One said Imrum say develop one ya pam Zongo for no mass develop another area. A buying e take good care of Zongo community. Na MPP aban. Formulate even policy, special policy to address that community is the deprived community in this our country. But today, NDC near Betina has say, hey, call that deprived community. No, hey, say facts no. Cause Zongo no koshe. Cause deprived community. Say Zongo and say just only Zongos. The deprived community. The kosher development by the previous administration. Necessary NDC Bibia Cecilia Afina Aba. Okay, that was
okay, Musia and Menewa Mo and I Baba Chunko, Monso Moshe and Wofi and Munino. Moka who been to no, yeah, fire wa hanwa na monsomo de modi no e fa comment section ase e de amayen ebusia ye be mu where your first topic for discussion mesha ase free Mr. Amisu honnom Supreme Court suspends Pandai constituency election we run maybe san say this work banda won sense me I think say shas ye be manti mu ani in fact minority one ma yehu dede wo parliament ankasa and I know say akoye di ama wo mo ne de obi be say wo mo bo ato wo mu yem ana say Mr. Amisu mo bo nto mu yem
nukre be di kanu mi che etiefu eni efefo sa na mi chia wo mi chia director mama ya opportunity yetimi e ba ha na ye express your views any party policies aya di papa ya menshira station no maye
amen
constituency so across the region me chair your constituency officers ni na if you say enche bia ye bekokoto aba ye beba wo mo nchen na wa besere wo mo no ma to aba no amaye na mira no duru a nim se o mu refi ejima papa ye yama party ye mama aba oman no so Miche will be
okay.
And Ukrainian amini Supreme Court no Omaya dear, but it's a victory for the rule of law. Wouldn't say NPP say see rule of law ne yempe system very oppressive.
Okay.
And yes your opposition to the court. Even Abamu yetimi court. Na de benti na Supreme Court no. One parliament no ye shall say practice this democracy is around 1983 up to this date, more than 30 years, 3 decades. Now present in a parliament no and I say a democracy where presidents mean for unko ichire kura justice one who no time enu die wonu die injunction no court e dia to no so enso NDC omusi an go very risky that injunction what in a parliament court wo injunctino mama no at na parliament where the court are injunctino yes court na ma ruling say enquire rerunning of the constituency ruling no so obia what say wonnim law kra wouldn't say it's a flaw kind of decision. If we say contestant and as a petitioner no NDC ni no we see about 41 polling station no problem. Now if na judge say the entire constituency yankoto aba yangu bida. Okay ye de yankahwe ye see ye file stay
One, you be challenge decision, no. Emre kwan so sanete ya fale afedi NDCC ya kura say ya fale kura wo mumman ye MP no embetina parliament takashi asem patapa musi muna modi constitution e bae so ya omum anya de omum bepini unu ade e kosu o parliament bintimi kura enka it was a disgrace. And any kwan say do that pempenso no pempenso no so and so NDC omama ya duru ho na ka bibia omonti entina yesu as a party who respect the rule of law say yanko court yeko both appeal court and supreme court dey be no muka omo say omo suspended the rerun me boa 5 panels netina ya meboa wo muni na age etum eno de wo mo friend unanimous FC na say wo mo ka do say CG unanimous CG
chief justice
chief justice yetamu no anka yetamu no a the 5 ni na si ya o ma ko bankom say yan suspend ya aka NDC be press conference unanimous CG but we dey unanimous one my so this rule is rule for democracy meaning say ye dey approval to the court no ajatum say yatime a constitute prima facie case enuntina o ma suspend no so anka ya asem nye dead ya anka nya dia on beje atum say o be suspend that rule so meaning say but always so we see on the 13th you better court bio say you call honor maybe obi obeti obia nenu asem if say NDC no claim say yan serve no kra one but Supreme Court no ma directing say yan paste that suit no vantage point bibia say cyber court I want me enter no fie nkasa no sanka emra na edi ejima so wo bisa me de me de makasa victory for democracy Ghana the course ontina say court e wo ho say sisiwa say won court
menya nti e say NDC form koye meeting ma bisi kurasa etugu wo so brim say woni no kura
NDC for no sometimes wo munti ni passem this emi yamin sema abemu so yamin se na bebu ana o chesu o mu kwandai no if say yen kase yen final decision of the court afi adena murashi mukura musi muya super what majority ye de minority no knowing say mighty minority wow so okay NDC there enye beans kwa wo omudi agro a assassin ebe pai mi no ma wo amura wa gro mu na yankupa akata omo say de we ye fero we nsi onu mu no sa na ye be NDC for
okay that is matter as yima kwanda wira na mo hwe nim sanka 30th of December na mo ye di bronya ye ni abere na mo ko akopɛ abatwara na mo mbese bronya ni ye be di bi
Miniaba, let's set the record straight. In the first place, no, and your NDC and they set the date for the elections. It is the Electoral Commission, and the Electoral Commission, no, and they set is a date, no, and it was spearheaded by the Electoral Commissioner, the then government appointed. And even if we have a question to ask the date for the elections, I will see a bizarre. EC NAMPP for
okay NPP no na mo enya sem na yewa wa bro na yeto aba
and nti EC that shows some of the incompetencies that we've been propagating years ago so at yase ebiem MPP niya oti hey e papa o say NDC for preventing the parliamentary candidate you know say omo manemba parliament
so cry
it is not true. NDC as a party we have preventing obia semonsi parliament. Parliament is different from NDC party. Parliament is an institution on its own. It is a obitina baby kase NDC and a preventing MPP MP say on manning co parliamentar is force.
Okay.
Again, we the NDC the rule of law edi so what you saying. When court a ruling say yanko way round, we were ready. Even today, if decision changes, say yanko for the elections, that we NDC are forever ready because we know the kind of governance we are giving to the people of Ghana. Inti I was so omotiasie eye amamwo no na aya kono ena nipa bi nso enya mugidie enu nti na even MPP for na mpo no muso say e be call elections no because say omoko a elections na omoto atwi esan say now the people have seen good governance under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Then na ye to aba no kra no a omulusu massively no sabre no na omunya hu near young guys be to say Sami Jamfimu ebetimi aye no omunya hu the young guys be to say Basantali mu betimi aye no omunya hu Jumedia even tall Tema oil refinery omum paying for betimi aye within 7 months. Now the Ghanaians have seen it. The constituents of Pandai into the omusro kese is by elections and re-elections. Into your board elections super na MPP for na press conference mo ahodo na ya to abamo mo so omonko parliament enko represent ye no etoda na adani samamu jama. But we want to assure Ghanaians that we respect the ruling of the Supreme Court. And as law-abiding party, train. But let me put it on record. Say, suspension of the re-election is not a cancellation of the re-elections. Elections, that is what we are wishing for. Now, say a basunsoa, senior, the previous by-elections, no. The constituents no ama MPP for showdown, and no be na yeba bema omu showdown, super showdown. We are super showdown. Okay. Ewo pandai se baswa. Inti miniaba Ghana for ewo yemujidie. Okay. Enunti na abri biano. Omoma ye kwan se. Okay.
Yima wo kasar wo se majority. Moma eye Pandai MP munsi ne kwan se emanemba parliament.
If I told man can't majority me say NDC as a party.
Okay. But majority no omo represent why mo?
Majority represents the people of Ghana.
And who are the majority?
The majorities are MPs.
MPs from where?
From NDC.
So where from because me say the moment I say the minority, I am referring to the NPP.
Oh,
and I know if I say majority, I am referring to the NDC. Even the independent candidates, they are now part of the NDC because they joined the majority. And I hear so go PM Parliament House. There is nothing like say independent kunya there be.
By some prevent Obia from coming to the parliament.
Dafia Makpo. Oh. Dafia Makpo, wait. Dafia Makpo says as I am speaking to you now, there is no member of parliament for Pandai.
And that is the ruling of the
and you also hear and they have stopped this man from coming to parliament in November. And as Speaker of Parliament, Ebeka said Matthew is still the member of parliament even after September High Court of Crown. He still stood by it. But the Fiamapon, right after Supreme Court in Sensemia, he is still blocking the person from coming to Parliament House. And you sit here and then you tell me a different thing.
So if they have member of parliament at Pandai, then why did we intend to go for re-election?
Oh, okay.
Do you get it?
I think I am rather the one doing the action.
It's not longer an NDC member per this man's judgment. Wow, I am there. Anke sana mu push you to the wall no. Anke baye me there. Anke NDC no mu radio station, any FM station. Wo mu kanu kure. Sesi a wo disassociate MPs we represent the NDC party.
I have not disagreed.
Let me finish. I'll give time to.
Me paucho. Omu MP no say cross carpet why by election I say by election.
By election.
Because of what? Because of cross carpet.
Yeah.
Me boa.
Yeah.
Enu chire say anka NDC ni no ha anka wenye MP.
Yeah.
In the first place by the law of this land. Wanjina as an independent, he is in the parliament representing a party. But here we come, a communication member of the party is lying.
Let me come in here. Let me come in here.
Wasi enyomu nesi yenko to abano mibwa mi paucho one instructing clerk of parliament say one show letter come easy. No more running election.
The same people.
You see. And I'm about to have. Oh, my brother, you were lying. I was sitting quietly. I know my turn will come. One. See, Ima, brother, Ima, see, there be entisa akura. Tinchina yanjin disa. Here, the argument. And I was a cabio say, Omo development in tea. Kwanda, you know. Ombe winning tea. Anka bees, you know, and come chesumu out. So muso omu ade development anka akawo akawo chase mu out o makoku mu member bako enu kire say by election no kura say ba ade be si mu so no enye de ehunyi so ima so we by respecting the people even NPP person is sitting here you don't even accord us respect and you are lying.
Let me tell you.
Oh,
the mechanic
oh my brother. And yes, say me teaching no kakra. Me yaka ni kura wo. Yanko aka no wo say we push to the this. We say the fact go no we wine. We NDC ni. And if on the ticket of NDC, Assembly or can parliament no represent your party.
Yes.
Yes. So now why should you disassociate him from your party? When we lawyer ni kura wo patapa. Who say last no vetting? Bibia wo chese wonu wa wande. Your opposition na wanya sa. They say abai papa aba. Dictatorship. Hwe. Mun kan who say power can change. Bi ka kire mu. Ade mu yeyi. Enche bia Ghana for ehwe mu. Ghana for omu hwe mu. Mi na mi ka kire wo. Hwe. Ya tina my way during JG regime. Ayawasu West Wagon. Well, late amune diye. Ana ma chinchini ni sem fire. Adima NDC MP. Woman minister wako court for more than 4 years. Wanko parliament. Later, no winning. After that parliament, no expiry. The country have to expunge that your MP's name from being called MP for that term. This record is there for you, NDC. Okay. And now you have the guts to sack somebody that because of court ruling, first instant.
He must be.
No crying too. Very good. They say, you know, Patrick say, NDC, any 30 dates on the 30 December.
No.
So me. No, I want to set the record. And I'm saying that. Let me land, please. Let me land.
Wait, relax. I was the one who I even jokingly said, say, hey, na mo no bi aye kodi bronya. And na mo ba betuaba. And you said, say, aye easy decision. But later on, you made the statement to say, NDC
but he's saying that it is yen near day, CM Twaba on
Oh no!
Because if I get what, or say
the clerk of parliament,
the clerk of parliament instructs
wrote
to EC, and the EC did what? They gave us date.
Yes.
So if the EC gave us date, why do we want to associate NDC to EC in terms of the dates?
Aside the dates.
They didn't inform them.
Aside the dates.
No, that is what. No.
Aside the dates.
Are we clear here?
NDC.
Are we clear here?
Issue to quarter.
Are we clear
I'm not
here?
sure, sir. There is going to be dates.
No.
This issue went to High Court.
That is true.
And a week way, I think on Tuesday, Supreme Court, boss assembly
that is true. That is true.
The date issue, so
and he also bring that in.
I didn't even mention dates.
I mean,
I didn't mention dates.
So what I want to clarify here is that when we are talking about the date for the elections, it is not the NDC. Simple and short as that.
Nobody even said.
And also,
nobody
you are contradicting yourself.
No.
Listen.
That is how you understand it.
So wait, Our conversation wasn't about the date. Do you
get it? My mimi
the issue isn't even about the date. I was the one who jokingly said, hey,
and I jokingly replied.
So the conversation is about the Supreme Court making sure, say, 30th December na easier set to say that is where the conversation stands. But I was the one who said Bronya. Him sitting here, he never spoke about Bronya.
But you see, I get you.
If the clerk hadn't spoken to the EC wouldn't have brought any data out. And if I am asked to say, why the case in the court?
The clerk is.
The clerk is what?
The clerk is member of the NDC. No. That is let's make it.
The speaker is a member of NPP.
No,
the speaker is a member of NPP.
Do you get it?
No, who is the speaker of parliament?
No, do you get it?
The speaker is a member of NPP.
He's a member of NDC.
Oh, he's a member of NPP. He has given him US. Welcome him.
I never knew that.
Let's continue.
Albert Bagman, that's why
no.
He's an NDC.
There's difference between. Let's continue. That was.
For discussion. Was Bawumia the finance minister? We Adwoa Sarfo and I want to be Ediama Wana Womokase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Efeli Ghana economy or Ghana economy ne crash that was saying Bawumia and a finance minister into obviously Baba say my blame no you mama Misha say way.
You see that statement is inaccurate.
Okay.
Say, say, me and blame Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the failure in terms of the economy. Now it means that na yemfa blame no Emma finance minister. That is inaccurate.
How?
As the vice president of the state, the vice president is the chairman of the economic management team.
So now Nana Jenopoko Ajiman is the leader.
Why are you interjecting?
No, I am asking. I am the host, so you cannot tell me why am I interjecting. It's a question I am asking.
I'm building a point. So if you let me land, you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay, tell her I didn't land. Let me land.
But you I'm the host, and you can't tell me why am I interjecting? Why am I the host?
Okay, I'm listening.
So
because
you
gave me the floor, and I'm trying to explain. No, see. So let me land.
Okay, go.
Do you get it? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was the vice president of the state and a member of the economic management team, the chairman of the economic management team. And the chairman of the economic management team, one of the functions is to coordinate and supervise the finance ministry, and for that matter, Minister of Finance, in area of fiscal policy direction, debt sustainability, IMF negotiations, and even macroeconomic sustainability measures. And all these things, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia played a role. There is no way Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the NPP can tell us that the failure of the economy, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia cannot be blamed. In fact, let me tell you that the failure of the finance minister is a section of the gross failure of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay.
Do you get it? So, this NPP4, and they want to whitewash Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because they failed Ghanaians in terms of the economy. Then it is either they are trying to be politically and intellectually dishonest to Ghanaians.
Okay.
And the youth of this country, any Ghana for Yahuhaino, and that was the reason. And untino omoto abano etia MPP. Kesepa. Until now, if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the MPP are saying that we cannot blame Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because the finance minister and in charge of the economy, what show say? Any say Obabeye president, Obeke say no they in charge of the finance ministry. It is the economy a collapse here. We cannot blame him. Do you get it? So we the Ghanaians say omo try say omo communicate actually Ghana for omo mayen who say no baby a yadru no kra no edayanim. Do you get it? Okay. No kra no edayanim. And ebiem nso no, we don't need the NPP to tell Ghanaians say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wanfeli in terms of the economy. We don't need them because we the Ghanaians no yahu and nothing yet to abeti our mono. Now when you look at even the resetting agenda, you can see a clear difference between bad governance and good governance. Under the innovative ideas of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, now we have Gold Board that is performing like never before. Gold Board has raised more than $8 billion within this short period of time. Yet the whole economic management team went to IMF for $3 billion.
Okay.
That tells us that there is difference between MPP and NDC. And NDC, we are here to deliver. And we are here to let Ghanaians see the light between good governance and bad governance. And the NDC, which happens to be the good governance, have put in measures. As I say, Ghana for no, among the difference, among what I say, whatever be the case, we are going to continue to govern the state, to govern the nation for the betterment of the ordinary Ghanaians.
Okay, Yima, I asked you a question, saying the vice president Onona Oche economic management team, and then Nana Jedo Pokwajiman, Onona Oche economic management team. Just a short answer. Yes. That's what she is the one. But do you know that it is not legal or constitutional that a vice president should chair the economic management team? It is not in our constitution. Do you know something? When it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, if I am asked, the reason why people blame him is because of some of the words he used before he became the vice president. And when another Danko Kufuado said, what the nebuy because he sees him as an economic messiah. But Ghana's constitution, the vice president, and you want to say yes, will be chair a economic management team. I don't know if what I'm trying to say you get it. So today, NDC Amanyoko diamu ye no. You are saying say yembon same and former Ato Forsen You people keep saying Ato is forcing. That is what you the NDC say. So why are you not saying say Yemon say me fama nana jenopoko ajima nana jenopoko ajima is forcing?
You see, when it comes to governance, one of the fundamental principles is collective governance.
Okay.
Yes, remember one of the fundamental principles is the collective governance.
Collective.
And so let me tell you, if Honorable
Mahmoud
Bawumia fails, and if Ken Oforiatta failed, why are they now trying to disassociate the failure of the finance minister and the finance ministry from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia?
Okay,
if there is sources, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would have claimed that he is the economic messiah, and indeed he claimed it. So let me come in here. When I tell you that he played a key role, based on even publicly, he defended the budget publicly. He came to let us understood that the microeconomic sustainability measures are good.
Okay, so with that statement you just made, I do not have any problem.
Yes.
Mine was Ebra Woka say, a vice president and I said the and I may bet you say Ghana your constitution. No, I am repeating it. It is not the duty of the vice president to chair the economic management team. But when it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
was he? He proclaimed that
you sat here and you told me said Nana Jenopoko Ajiman is now the chair of the management.
I'm coming. That's what I'm trying to mean. Was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, did he make a statement that he has a solid economic management team, and of that matter he was part of it?
Abusia, I don't know if what I'm saying say you might say Masia, but memory no continue. My mama is Namizu the chance on also finally take into Jan.
Dr. Bawumia. That means when you're the chairman of the economic management team, according to this, no president. Wow, president.
That's not.
What you mean? We are.
Do you understand what he's saying?
Listen
to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying.
Wow. So, my young fan of say, Dr. Bawumia, on the economic management team. Why how many years as that in that position? 8 years.
Sure.
Nobody refer him to an investigation for investigation. But somebody was the vice president and was the chairman of the economic management team. As a result of which he was referred for investigative body to investigate him. If you could remember, say yes, you want to top play. But when you are 8 years in that office, no such a thing can anybody tag him with. And the why idea pa. And as I say so. Yeah, Kasai finance minister. As Adwoa Sarfo will refer no say, and yet Dr. Bawumia na finance minister no. He say we him.
Rejani Ken Oforiatta obi memo.
Omo hwehwe no wan. Ala no wan ko hwehwe Bawumia. Because NDC. Say ono na bibia. Enye Oforiatta. Na den so Oforiatta na mo hwehwe no say mbache no. Meboa. You see the argument. It doesn't click. And I was see there so who was a collective. I feel the government is collective. But when you work out that, me say media capture or back campaign was see Marka Assembliante. Musi my am for 11 ba. Ye dia ba. Mun for your born in chair. Me boa. So bon you no ankasa dey wan kon disassociate myself from the mess, the so-called mess. NDC Eka and as a Ghanaian for accuse of. That is the sincerity of Dr. Bawumia. One now young fan say, Dr. Bawunya, 1 year dear kura. The fact still remains. Kokoshe, Ghana ha, yenye development. Etibibe machi dear Bawunya ni Nana Akufo-Addo ye. Wamune ba ya, wamasi 2 land import abo 2 within that space of 8 years. Wamasi Bawunya ne ba ya na sisia yo prepare the second international airport ewa Kumasi a mebua Bawunya ya ne ba ya na sisia among for experience free education policies. Bawunya kaye in opposition say yeba we pi aba minti min kasa ni na aba won economic crisis eba ya bi si yanka no kure obi anim enye Ghana ha na face sa crisis no ko ha ebu mu die kura ye west president the former president what kaye was see say economy no esaya e betimi e revive no be se nipa wu a yantimi resurrecting no. So Ghana for munya abutre na ade etu Ghana we are saying now no enu na ma ahunche no ebaye anka ye NDC emire yi may God forbid say this kind of calamity befall on this country anka we mu anka bomu beguman no if you say so far no any new was innovation no one ye bisa was I'm a prudent gold board wanna share here scan wanna share here pala
good for you.
Oh yeah ma ba ye politically the branding muka say Ghana for Jimmy wan about to withdraw no be hu ubedwani mami ka chere ma wait
what contest
I said the Ghana for betu abanati ahom no sana me chere wo mo
gold board when I start saying
I want for oil, yes. Even joy, exposum. Mobile go kill me say $6 billion, you know.
Let me state it clear. Gold board was started under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yes. Simple. Don't bring in MP. Don't bring in MP.
Say who buy a contradiction.
And two, you see, you are here praising Bawumia on inland ports, Kumasi International Airport, but when he failed under the economy, you said we should disassociate him from the finance minister. That is the contradiction you are propagating here.
You finish. Didn't I mention that Bawunya when he met us, even plead that Ghanaians, you've access not to even implement E-level. We went ahead and implemented. Forgive us. That year, I said this just a moment ago. And Ima is putting words into my mouth. You see their character. Be truthful, Ima. You are a very handsome guy. I even wonder.
I think say I can't barely 4 minutes per and I can't 4 minutes per. I just say time you know. As so unfortunately, last and final topic for discussion. You know, to me Anka Sam Fan when no NDC Amanyo Kono reaffirms committee 2 term. Say Kawamo encore a Nemprensa Bishubia. Maybe I don't remind Mahama Dibesi. I don't know DSC. Yiba. Two no mama we where the about your body till na memory aso anasa
miniaba you see let me read the NDC from 1992 till now. The letter and the spirit of the constitution we have always abide by it.
Okay,
so if the letter and the spirit of the constitution says that two terms. Okay. If the letter and the spirit of the constitution says otherwise, then
you follow the otherwise.
That is it.
But
now, as we stand, as of now, the president himself came out that he's going by what the constitution has stipulated.
Okay.
Yesterday, the national chairman stipulated that we are going by what the constitution has stipulated.
Okay, Mr. Amisu.
I want to hand over whom? Say okay. NDC founder. Yeah, ne force ye democracy. MPP4. Who can say break the silence? So media ya show mo. One team kura en court term.
Okay.
Yeah, MPP maybe.
Okay.
Ka be chiro mo say.
Now why do this?
Mirano Ghana Mirano. Ye be defend Mirano.
Okay.
Me na me ka chiro. Woni mo nim ye.
But obi abasa ochia no betime chia no.
Ye chia obi ye chia ahwefo eni etifo. Ye da se mama ye mire. Mini minua kitwa ima abe debate kakra. Na emu meka ama obi ati. Obi ahu NDC. Ntro omo twa sesi a hwe bibia rebranding. This inflation no kura se wo hwe is fake. Koto eduane a eboa eto no akufado era no the same price na eto no and so almost inflation.
Okay, which area matia?
Come and expose you.
Chia obi abasa ochia ne.
All kind of information I say. Yeah, can say under their watch we experienced 64.1 inflation under Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia leadership as vice president. Inti unfair non 20. Okay. Mechia Amamu Papa, the leader of the sitting government, John Dramani Mahama. Namachia, the Ashanti regional minister, Oboy Jumagidi. Namachia, Miami boss, Honorable Amokamel. He's always on grounds, making sure say BBI.
In fact, I think from more airport. Atonsu nyina kwan ne ho me be adwuma me hu so omo de ye prisoners na be gu ho no in fact wo mo bu adwuma wo mo dodo ho no ne ade nti ye be ba ma baso mo ye ade ebusi ya hana mbra mo ye kwan na nsema ye de be so mo ni nyina no ye de ni nyina be si yima no obosompem. Oye NDC communication team member Saso and Hamisu Ibrahim Woye deputy regional Nasara coordinator Edema Ashanti region Meneno and Cheche and Komo and that day and in fact studio Hanum say aye the year papa muso amoje bresha nsama na ya sewa medeba somo from 2 o'clock akosi 4 year beda mu nyina se nwuma ko bi adaroma and amitumi shoulder jwedi ene be somo eye Lioness Clinic GH me pa cho wo ye ma wo Joshua na Joshua ni mu achemienu ye bema obema no etal hokitu ebi wo de ne ye full stop wo de ne ye koma wontumi mu adwuma ye e wo mpem e ya de just infection e how ye papa diabetes hypertension pressure ne ade nyina no e how ye oba wa ho nsensem ada ni problem menstrual cycle no ada ne something which is that me pacho chuchumika e ko pie mu Lioness Clinic GH fu akache na wo mo e ma ebibiduro papa e betumi etu ya de ni nyina no ase wo mo ye adwuma Mondays e ko Saturdays anopa 8 a.m. edukosi enwumbre 6 p.m. me ba cho wo bi memoni ade a wo frɛ wo mo a eye free wuntu esike bia upe wo mechi akwan akuma se wo mo tech mazima saso na nkramante mu no wo mo wo sprinters so betimi afrɛ wo mo 0559658403 and as 0558143438 na one wo mo atwetwe enkomom Danis garage so eso ma sente no pe car to de amepacho car wo to a police fo mbechesi car wo to a engine no enkoja wonsi kwamu car wo to a fuwo no won se sika bebre wo fuwo ho de Danis garage ane wo mo cars no eye papa car bia no obeba be pie mo showroom no na chese wo mo obi wo honum ope showroom na chira kwan amepacho wo mo askwa wo mo ni tia ya mas na edi enhwanim kumase mantem he ya wo obi memu untumi mbaga na so bia wo frɛ na no mu di nkomo wo ka wo pɛ ho ne ade amepacho it is allowed number no eye ba akopɛ obi fufuro si echire be frɛ be ka che so ye adwuma wa Danis garage na o wo ka wo beton amepacho ye fake and Danis garage wo mo number no eye ba akopɛ eno na mebe abobodi ama no 0550623377 0550623377 sa number ne pɛ ena obetumi afrɛ esanso e wo WhatsApp nti wo frɛ pani a ade aja so obeje yebre na onewo atwetwe enkomo mama na production team ni nyina se camera ene MCR eye Kwadwo Sapon executive producer eye Mr Daniel Yebo hana ATP so ene the newspaper review no ebeso mo me so ametire dwam ene dwumadi ebeso mo me din ene nana ya se wanyame adoma china Thursday communicators beba betena se yeba twetwe enkomo ede afa MPP amanyoko hu same time 2 p.m. ekosi 4 p.m. intine nane de aha ena medi mu besi na nyame adoma china no ensem no mabone bede ankasa medi ni nyina no ebeso mo for na ne de makra mo stay safe.